Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Shurova and this is my final abstract portfolio video. So for the piece one, it's the very first piece that we did in class. To be honest, probably my least favorite. There's no exact focal point on this piece, and there's just too many things going on. This piece was influenced by music we listened to, and we were supposed to display the feelings and emotions we got from the music on paper. Incorporated a few techniques while working on this piece. I used graffito, impasto, and painterly to show the flow of music. Colors and shapes were used to give the shape the abstract feeling. I also used gradient change of color on various slides of paper, as you can see. Also, in the very end, I decided to balance the piece out and flip the paper in half to give it a sense of balance and unity. This artwork was my first experiment, and to be honest, I don't think it was very successful. It was my very first try on abstraction, that's why I was a little confused about what I want to do. I don't have any particular emotions when I look at that piece, probably because it doesn't convey any emotions. It looks like a second grader who was playing around with paints. I used acrylics to work on this piece because I was the most familiar with them. When I started working on it, I didn't have any specific idea of what I wanted to do. I was just kind of exploring, trusting my instincts. If I had the chance, I would probably redo this piece, but this is my first try and it shows the progress of my work. That's why I think it is important. Okay, now skipping to the piece two. It was a lot more sufficient than my first one. I have a focal point on this one. It's definitely the blue line, which represents the saxophone solo. I wanted to display the flow of music and represent how kind of stands out to the viewer. I used color to make the piece stand up the most because the blue looks very vibrant in the background of soft and natural colors. I used watercolors for this piece because I wanted to explore it, but also used some of metallic colored acrylics on the background. I used line and space to give it a sense of balance. The second try, okay, now skipping to the second part. The second try of the piece was a lot more minimalistic than the first one. I used watercolor drops because I wanted to explore a new technique. It was more of an experiment because I had some time left and I didn't want to waste it. That's why I was listening to music and trying to create the same feeling but with less colors and with less things going on. There's definitely a sense of balance in that piece, and that's what I like the most about it. Yeah, as you can see, that's the piece. The red watercolor drops dripping down. They represent the minimalism. And now skipping to my last and final piece, piece three. It was done after we all completed our presentation. For this piece, I've used watercolors and acrylics combined. It's very abstract for the changes of colors. My main idea of this project to show the quick change of things in life. I was listening to a song called I Follow Rivers by Likely Lee. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right at all. To show the gentle flow of life. I used different colors, gradient from light to dark to show the changes of mood that happen to us every single day. I've used the line and shape to give it a sense of space. That's why a piece has that voluminous effect. There's definitely a present pattern. The colors change from dark to light and flow into each other, and that's what I was trying to do. The background is dark because I felt the colorful pieces stood up the best on a black background. This piece conveys an emotion of relaxation to me. From the beginning of the project, I knew I wanted to create something like that and had a very clear idea of what I wanted to do. And this piece is finally really influenced by Keith Garrow, who is a modern abstract artist and whose work is very inspiration to me. That was all about my abstract portfolio. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.